Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. I'm gonna play Isaac today. I think it's been long enough that I can play Isaac again. If not, it has anyway, because it's just a game. I can play whatever character I want. That's not good enough. And by good enough, I mean interesting enough. Because I take bad items that are interesting. I don't want Curse of the Labyrinth. Stop it. You hold R to do the reset like that. I just don't want Curse of the Labyrinth. I want to play a nice old-fashioned start with one item room and reroll from there run. That's all. At least I'm not all boiler here, resetting until I have an item room directly next to me, which would be really nice. That would be super duper nice. Because then I get all the rerolling that I can possibly get for the first floor, which is, I mean, I wouldn't complain. That's why I was pretty excited about that first run, and then I didn't want to take the time. I am a purely lazy man a lot of the time. That's alright. Alright, what do we have here? No. They're boring items. And not particularly good, but boring. I haven't seen Wiggle Worm in the longest time. What if I got Wiggle Worm? That would be fun. Wiggle Worm would be super fun. I would love to see that as my first item. It would be silly and it would be great. Take notes, game. Take notes. If I get Wiggle Worm in this item room, I just want you to know that it's amazing. The odds are pretty slim, considering it feels almost like the item doesn't exist anymore. No, but yes. That's an interesting item, because it minimizes my range, but nearly or does completely maximize my fire rate. So it's going to take a little bit of extra work to deal with, because it's going to require me to be up close and personal with enemies, which puts me a lot more in harm's way. So it shows off a different skill set that I don't normally play with, because I normally have plenty of range. I also haven't seen it in a while, so I'm pleased with this one. Let's see what's up in here. Okay, get out of the way, flies. You're making the Duke of Flies really annoying to hit. It's almost like that's what you're there for. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, so Duke of Flies is dead. Now we just have some flies that shouldn't be too tough to deal with. And we get a health up. Not much more you can ask for. Of course I will do the last room or two. There's really not much more you can ask for right now. I mean, I guess a range up is super duper nice if I could get one of those. Alright, that's kind of what I thought. But it was worth checking. Now I'd check the secret room and see if there's enough money to take me to the shop. Which there is not. Definitely not. So then I go to the next floor, sadly without any soul hearts, so I have to play well and in close proximity in order to get a devil room with a high likelihood. Which, well, you never know what may happen. Okay. Alright, that's fine, I almost got hit, but then I didn't, so that's really what counts, is that I didn't. I'd like to take no damage here, because, again, devil room. Devil rooms is good. Nope, alright, we're good. Alright, I will handle you, and then I will handle this tinted rock. This tinted rock is a big piece in history. It is the same one that our forefathers... Whatever. I'm not continuing that joke. It didn't go anywhere in my head, so I just gave up. I would love to go to the boss challenge room. However, guess what I don't really have the means to do as far as my health is concerned. I do have enough money that there should be an arcade with a pretty reasonable chance. But what I don't have is the recovery or the available health to offset it. This could be the secret room, though. So I'm going to check that. It's not. That's disappointing. I really wanted it to be, and I'd also really like to go to the curse room, but I'd like to keep my soul heart. Since I am going to be close up to things, I kind of appreciate the value of having more soul hearts, even though normally if I had my base Isaac range, I probably would just go to that curse room. But as it stands, it's pretty risky because I would probably have put me in a situation where I lost all of my soul hearts anyway. Because, like, now I've lost one, which means that the secret room, or the curse room, would have made it so that I didn't have any left now. The fact that we just got the miter again is insane. I've been seeing this item so frequently, and I don't know what's up with it, but I'm totally happy to. It makes it so that non-specific hearts are more likely to be soul hearts, and that's really good. Our chance becomes 55% if you combine them, or it's an extra 50% chance, which combined consecutively with our 10% chance, it's 55. Math. So it's good. It's really good. We have a greater than 50% chance to get a soul heart instead of a heart, like a red heart or an eternal heart. Nope. So I have to do small dodges here, but I just wait until it jumps, dodge perpendicular, and everything is good. And another thing you could do if you're feeling crazy, like truly wild, is go under it, because it doesn't hit you when you're under it. You can go under the Widow, but I wouldn't, personally. Speed up, I'm not very into that idea. Our Devil Room. I can take either of these. I'm going to reroll here. I wish I hadn't. I'm not going to take a speed up. There is no arcade. I'm going to go to the Curse Room. Well, let's see what happens. Book of Belial. So that's not very good, but what it does do is by touching it, make it so that we're more likely to get libraries, and that's really good. It's not what I wanted to find in there, but it is very good to get. I wanted to find the Pact or the Mark or what else? Parasite. Parasite would have been awesome. I don't get that item enough, and I really like it a lot. It's so good and interesting and fun. It is definitely... It's one of those items that I just would love to see more, and it isn't something that used to really be on my radar as much, but at some point I decided, wait a second, I'm an idiot. I can do double my damage with this, and it takes skill to do. That's beautiful. So I just kind of fell in love with it. And that's my story of how I met the Parasite. And what it did to me. I didn't explain what it did to me or anyone, besides enemies where they take twice as much damage because you have good positioning with your shots. I knew that would happen. I hate that so much. It's really unfortunate. Can you not? Alright, so I would like to have the guaranteed Devil Room again, of course. Oh, well, not guaranteed, but nearly guaranteed. You know what I mean. Okay, there we go for that. Okay. Keys are good, but I still haven't found an item room, and I have a D6 charge. No, not Super Envy. Anything but Super Envy. So, for completing this room, we might get a Distant Admiration Attack Fly. And I would reroll it. It's decent, but I would reroll it because I have a hunger for rerolling. It's all I want to do with my life. It's my calling. And the Distant Admiration Fly isn't that good. Like, it's good, but it's not that good. God, that was bad. But this is a room where you don't want to be close to things. You want to take your sweet time. Alright, let's have a perfect Super Envy fight from here on out. You focus down one thing at a time. Minimize everything. So you get one split, then you kill one of the heads. Then you split that, kill it, etc. You just take it down a level. So I'm doing all the small ones now. Then I'll do all the smaller ones after the small ones. Then I'll do the other large one, do the same thing. It'll take forever, and I messed up, and it'll suck. But it'll get done, and I can't believe that thing didn't die. And now I'm going to take red heart damage, unless we have a perfect Super Envy fight from this moment forward again. I tried once and it didn't work, but maybe this time I got this. That only split into 2. That's weird. Oh, okay, we're good. For now. So far. So far, we're good. We're not guaranteed to be good, but we're so far. Okay, we get a soul heart again, and a reroll to the heart that I'm not going to touch because it's something that I can farm in the chest to get more items to reroll. And that's pretty valuable to me. And I have, like, I'm kind of avoiding touching spacebar items as Isaac besides books. Just in case something goes down and I happen to be able to refresh the pools and see if perhaps I can not crash. But I don't think, honestly, that it increases your chances of not crashing. But it might. Still, I've had to go both ways with either strategy, so I don't think that it matters, but I'm just giving it a shot with items that don't matter. Items that do matter to touch, like My Little Unicorns in a few pools or in pools multiple times or something. Touch that. Books, they're in the library, they're important to touch. What else? Certain bad items that, I don't know. Mostly items that appear elsewhere and could be detrimental to have appear. Okay, this is fine because guess what? I'm so bad. Okay, this is, okay, that's pretty good. So that's a tears up, a speed down, and a damage up. Tears up, speed down, damage up. I don't know if I have fully max tears or just very nearly max tears, but it's gonna be good for the damage. Damage is always important. I don't really want to take it during the fight, that's kind of the thing, and I also wanted to kill more of them with that bomb as well, because that was kind of a multifaceted bomb. And I was pretty excited about being cool and having that go well. However, we do not get that. And of course, if I really wanted to, for some reason, I could use that as a second reroll pedestal in this room and get another boss item, but I don't know why I'd want to do that. It's going to be something that I pick up immediately after finishing this fight. Halo 3, finish the fight, you know? Okay. Good. So I take the small rock, I reroll that, get a health up, and now I kind of wish I took the wooden spoon, but at the same time, I'll probably manage to find something. Or just get something workable anyway. Or not fight war and get screwed. That's only happened once, which is why, like, I haven't really reevaluated my opinion on speed down, or speed up, I guess is a more accurate way of looking at it. Ugh, this sucks. But, you know, I'm aware of its possibility to screw me over, and I always have been. That's the thing. It's not like it's a new revelation for me. Alright, so I'm not getting another reroll. Shop contains a coin purse. I want to take that. Reason being, I really want range up pills, but I'm going to go to the item room first and see if I can get something in here. Boom, 10 bombs. I don't get to reroll it, so I'm going to take it. It is in the pool twice, so not having to see it again is pretty good. It's definitely something I'm into. Had I known, I probably would have gone to that first and then bombed into the shop if possible. That's really annoying. I hope you know that, game. I hope you know that. Why did I touch that? That was not one of the items that I should have touched. So there's a just over 6%, well, 6 2/3% chance. Can you just give me a range up, you jerk? To teleport here when you use telepills, and no other teleports do that, only telepills. 6.66%, 1 in 15. I'm pretty sure I saw the secret room here. Or the top secret room, I guess. It was the secret room. And that just means you have to go to the next floor right then and there. That really sucked because I wanted to try those pills that I paid 15 cents for. And I guess I should have done the smart strats of using the pill while walking into the other one, although I don't know if I'm fast enough that I would have been able to pick the other one up. So it kind of might not have mattered. But that is always a risk. Always a risk. And of course you want to pick up the one that's the same if you can, because if that's the telepills, you obviously need another telepills to get back to the I Am Error room. Which would take you back to the normal floor unless you miraculously got the Iron Room again, which is just incredibly unlikely. Also, yeah, I did real badly in that room, and it sucks, but it is what it is. Celtic Cross, yeah, I'm okay without it. I'm also okay without the Whore of Babylon. I would love to go to the Curse Room right now, or maybe when I have a reroll again, but I don't have the health to support it. And these jerks are just going to be able to hit me over and over, evidently, from before. But maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so far, I mean, not honestly good, but, I hate Keepers so much. Fortunately, I had no money for that jerk to steal. Keepers are just really among the worst enemies that possibly could ever exist in this game. Let's keep my half soul heart here, it's important to have. If I take red heart damage, of course, then I'm ready to go to the Curse Room, because it doesn't matter anymore. But we've got our reroll. Let's check it out. Get something good. Wonderful. We are on the chance for Angel Rooms now, due to passing up that deal with the devil at the start. Alright, sure. I had this last episode, but with low range, I'll take anything that'll help me out right now, because, I don't know, it's just... I need a lot of help right now when I'm not getting range ups. So I can work with this. Quad shot, I mean, it's very self-explanatory when it's called quad shot. Of course, the name of the item is Mutant Spider. But it just... quad shot, you shoot 4 tiers, and they all do full damage. And the only time that that's ever different is that they change the damage of Polyphemus. But they still all do full damage, it's just that the effect of Polyphemus is no longer... Oh, I want to go for it. Oh, nailed it. Nailed it. And it's nothing. You can walk through spikes horizontally and vertically. Just so you know. Glad I nailed it there, because it's been a long time since I've tried to show that off. Or since I've done it. That's the not telepills, okay. Balls of Steel's good. Husk, sure. So, with Polyphemus, normally that item's effect is damage +4 and then ×2. But when you have quad shot, it's damage +5, but each tier gets that. So as long as you're hitting with 2 or more tiers, it's better. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Angel Room with Sacred Heart. Let's give it our reroll. Prayer card is actually special, believe it or not. Only special active item. No Tinted Rock there. And I don't want that shot speed up, although I kind of consider it with number 1. But I'm still not going to do it, probably. So anyway, what I was saying is, as long as you hit with 2 or more tiers, you're doing more damage. But the reason that does less damage with stuff like Mom's Knife and Brimstone and stuff is because you're only able to hit with 1 tier, because you're only firing 1 tier. Same with Technology. So that's kind of... That's a source of confusion for a lot of people. Okay, there we go. So Ultra Pride gives us a left hand, which I'm pretty into, I guess. I'll take that. That makes it so that chests and golden chests are instead red chests on drop, and that means that we can get lots of advantages and useless things from it. Oh, never mind, I'm taking the Curved Horn. I would have taken the left hand had the Curved Horn not dropped. That's +2 damage, which is like way more exciting to me. So let's see what's in here. That's not Sacred Heart. I only touch the Bible so that I can actually take the Rosary, and so that I want to touch Angel Room items, basically. Because then, if I get more of them, we're only going to be getting, like, good ones, like Sacred Heart. So that's another reason, like, that's why I touched the Prayer card, even though it was special. I probably wouldn't really care for it normally, even though it does give me an Eternal Heart. That's a health up getting it to the next floor. I don't think it's really worth it, especially because you don't even get to keep it as a special item if you have the D6 and want to continue having fun. So, yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't touch it if it weren't an angel room item. Curse of Darkness is no good. Oh, but look at that curved horn beauty. Oh, my range. Okay, I got this. Good. Okay, you stay away from me. You suck. I can't believe that. That's not true. That's just not even correct. You're not right about that. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What am I doing? What am I doing? I was playing fine until that moment, and then that room just went terribly. Although, to be fair, it is really tough to make good use of my setup. My setup's very disadvantaged in a number of ways, and that was a pretty intentional decision because it was more interesting, like I said earlier. Oh, that was my fault. That one was pretty silly, too. So this could be a library, and I'll never know. I'm not going to go in until I see another locked door, because that way I at least know that there is a library, and instead of, it's just like, oh, that has to be the shop. It's like, well, one of them's not the shop. Now I'll take the coin flip on it. Curse of Darkness is really inconvenient when you're trying to work with libraries and things. Because, of course, if that is the library, I've got nothing else to be rerolling. I'm wasting them right now. I'm wasting rerolls. However, not much to be done about it when keys are a valuable asset. Okay, I almost put myself in a bad place there. We're fine, though. Cool. No, I don't really think so yet. Okay, that was close. Literally, I'm always close. Everything's close because I can't be far from enemies if I want to get away with things. Alright, let's see what's in the challenge room. That is not a damage and speed up, so I'm not really excited about having it there at all. I'm not going to get any rerolls either. I'm going to get one, which is the one I have. That really kind of sucks a lot. Okay, that was moderately tight maneuvering, and then it wasn't. Then I just messed up. I really wanted a soul heart there. Okay, we're going to be fine, though. No problems right here. Cool, still no soul hearts. That's not what I'm looking for. Alright. Gonna be fine. We're gonna take no red heart damage. Not that we're likely to get a devil or angel room here. It's just that I'd like to keep that chance as high as it can possibly be, even though it's low. I'm getting a lot of keys, and that's really good. Okay, Okay. Darn it. I tried. I thought I could juke it. I could not, obviously. But still, I didn't take red heart damage, and that's pretty much what I'm after right now. Alright, that's not war. And even if we had war, I think that this time I might have enough damage that I could get away with being this slow. And one thing is I was dodging improperly last time, and yeah, I'm recording this so far ahead that your comments haven't come through. I knew what I was doing. Or I know what I was doing. So this would probably work better. I would be fine. Meat's real good. That is damage up by 0.3. It's small, but it's something, and it's a health up. So I like it. It's apparently not special. It's what people are very happy to tell me all the time. So I can go finally find the item room and not have a chance to use it much at all. Telepathy for Dummies, definitely another book. And there was definitely not another locked door. Chocolate milk, no. Reason for that is it's annoying to use. So I'm not going to use it. Which, well, that leaves me on to the next floor. I'm ready to go, and go I shall. Yeah, I didn't use all my keys. I'm going to drink a little bit of water. And move my legs for comfort. So, now that that's all done, We have the depths instead of necropolis, which I said before, actually, looking at the card thing at the bottom that says the floor, but I was pretty sure that because of the brains it had to be the depths. I don't think that they appear elsewhere. We also have another Curse of Darkness, which is like garbage. That's just stupid. That shouldn't happen twice in a row. I hate it. It's actually, I mean, it's fine. It's just a really big hassle. Again, because of the library chance and just for the pure sake of backtracking and playing well. With map awareness, at least. I mean, I'll get along fine anyway. Temperance is cool. It's not a teleport, though. I was really hoping for a teleport so that I could hopefully get a devil room or angel room after the boss that just, you know, exists. Joker would be the best to do, but, you know, this works. Or this could work. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing that in really tight spaces, but I know it works, so I'm just doing it and hoping that I don't get hit. Because I can't get far from them anyway, because my range is so low. It's interesting, this is the one run where I get no range ups. Go figure. Normally I get at least one. And at least one range up is very important right now, especially. But no, and I can't go to the boss, otherwise I wouldn't be able to go anywhere else. So I need to finish the floor first. Sadly, I could have had some rerolls going for me. However, you did. You did. You did too? Yep. Definitely worth a bomb for a key when I have 16 bombs and only 7 keys. That was close. I mean, it doesn't really matter how much Devil Room chance ends up unless I get a teleport. Because I'd honestly rather it be lower if I don't get the teleport, because I can then get one with more of a likelihood on the next floor. Okay, so we're getting like all of the books in not the library, which is interesting and weird. Sacrificial Dagger does not block tears, but it does 15 damage on contact to enemies and is cool. It's a big qualifier. The fact that it's cool is it's just a big thing. I did go left, right? Yeah, I went left. This is totally the spawn room. I'm done. So this is like, I pretty much have to cheese the mom fight. I mean, I don't have to, but it's far more convenient when I have 15 damage from the Sacrificial Dagger and a very close range setup. You're a jerk. I hate you. And that Horf won't shoot at me, which is good. And that one I had faith in my Sacrificial Dagger. That's a shot speed up, and I don't really want it, but at this point I kind of need it for the range up, and my damage is now dropped. I'm going to take it. So shot speed up, knockback, worse, homing, and lump of coal. But right now I need anything. Knockback though, really bad, especially with quad shot. Makes enemies really get into bad places very easily and consistently. So we'll just hope that doesn't happen. Hope I do everything right, but it's just so bad. However, this time I kind of needed it, and I will kind of use the health up to justify it, even though it totally doesn't in my opinion. But I think that this is enough of a mix-up for people. Oh my god, that was just bad. That's not a soul heart. I can say that with relative confidence, that that is not, in fact, a soul heart. That's not the Joker. Temperance doesn't really mean anything to me. So I'm gonna be sad. Try not to forget the Eternal Heart. Okay, that's good. I'll just walk you into the spikes. I think it would have killed faster if I'd used the Sacrificial Dagger, but that's okay. That was weird. Left hand, yes, that can drop again, because one time it was a guaranteed drop and the other time it was random drop. guaranteed drop, much like the Polaroid, can happen, and yeah, you can get the guaranteed and the random. So I took red heart damage, which is not good because now I'm very unlikely to get the Devil Room or Angel Room, of course. I would prefer a Devil Room at this point unless I got Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart would be wonderful, though. Still, I would greatly prefer the Devil Room, because most of its items are just better. Just straight up better. However, if I don't have a choice, which I don't, that's for sure. Oh, I'm not going to get to blow up more rocks. Oh well. Could have missed a tinted rock that I would have gotten had I placed that bomb more sensibly. We'll never know. We will never know. Okay, let's see what we got here. Death. Death is an unpleasant fight. Yep. Hello, sides. I hate you. Yeah, I did just get in there with the dagger without getting hit. There too. Alright, so basically what is happening is I'm never going to get the dagger in position to hit this thing correctly because this thing is always in the wrong place at the right time. And that's what I'm talking about with knockback. Pretty much no matter which way you go, that's the way that knockback is going to send the horse. Which is what I hate. That's like my least favorite thing. So I took red heart damage on both the boss and the floor. There was a 1%, it might have been a 0.5% chance. If the multipliers even applied to the 1% chances. Either way, there was pretty much no chance that I was getting a Devil Room there. Sadly. Also, Double Gertie Jr. This is really unfortunate. Especially because they're gigantic Gertie Juniors. That's always kind of the worst. Nope. And I really don't have a setup that can handle them. I have no range. Shot speed helps against Gertie Jr., but it didn't really mean a lot. Bad Gas is not full health. I don't usually die on the womb, but I think that this time that could be possible because utero, I guess. Screws me a little harder. Alright, that soul heart is crucial. I was gonna say as is that one, but then another one didn't spawn, so I guess... Really? I mean, yeah, the sacrificial dagger doesn't block tears, so I guess that's fair. It's totally fair. Cube of Meat does, and it does 7 damage on contact, so it's about half as good at that, but it does block tears, so it's that much better there. Okay. Nope. Okay, we got this. We got this. We'll be fine. Oh, that was almost pretty bad. That gets me Polaroid invincibility if I happen to get hit a handful more times, and that's really helpful because I can use that with my sacrificial dagger, which I'm using a little more offensively here. Oh, I can't believe that hit me. I'm in denial. Okay. No. It's pretty doomed. I have one option that I'd rather not take. Okay, but I'm gonna take it now. I'm gonna blow up this temperance card and not get health. So that was unfortunate, and, well, oh, that was so bad. I hold out very little faith at the moment. However, that's not a soul heart drop. That was not a drop at all. There are things that need to happen for me to have a chance here, and these are not them. Ugh, Gertie Juniors, why did those have to happen? Why? Why you do this? Oh, Gertie Juniors again. I couldn't even get out of the way in time. Well, Gertie Jr. is not my favorite. Not even a little bit my favorite. I always have maintained that it's one of the hardest bosses. Especially in the situations where you get it later in the game. But, you know, sometimes that happens. Number one's a really interesting item that often enough leads me to victory, but often enough does not. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.